Well, hey there. It's Sunday. My name is Kat. I'm here from the Soul Sister channel, and I have your astrological slash spiritual forecast for the week ahead. It's going to go from today, March the 19th, through Saturday, March the 25th. And fasten your seatbelts, folks. Fasten your seatbelts because here we go. Okay, so let's get right into the week ahead. I have been preaching over and over again about embracing our true selves, about getting in touch with our true selves. And the best way to do this is through developing a relationship with our higher self, our soul, spirit guides, God, whatever we want to call it, through quiet and centering meditation of some sort where we can clear ourselves and be open to the communication trying to get through to us about guiding us and helping us get in touch with our creativity and our imagination and all that good stuff, right? Well, the reason I'm talking about this is because we better be hanging on to our true selves this entire week ahead. There is no continuity. There's no consistency. There's all of these major energy shifts, and there is no flow. It's going to be a bumpy ride, and the only thing that we have to hang on to is who we truly are. Who we truly are. All our buttons are going to be pressed this week. All our beliefs, all our perceptions are going to be questioned. So we have to make sure that we know who we are and we brace all of that. Weird, wacky, warty, all of us, because each one of us is unique, and each one of us has been created for a specific reason, a specific purpose. And we need to get in touch with that and get on it and get to it. So anyway, we're going to be jostled about all week. Let me just look at my notes and tell you about the energy shifts that are going on to get us started, and then we'll get into the specifics of the week. Late last night, we had Mercury going into Aries, 1. Tomorrow on Monday, the 20th, we have the Sun going into Aries, 2. On Tuesday, the 21st, we have a new moon in Aries. On Thursday, the 23rd, this is big. Pluto moving into Aquarius. Big, and I'm going to be talking mostly about that this week. And then on Saturday, Mars is moving into Cancer. There is nothing to hold on to. Everything is shifting. Everything is up there and changing and whirling, and the only thing that's going to keep us aligned is if we just stay centered and are true to ourselves. Now, it's not all bad news. There's all kind of good things happening this week. If we understand that we are not in control. We can control ourselves, and that's what we need to control, right? But we're not going to be able to control any of the shit going on out there. Nothing. and last week, I mean, how did we do just being productive on our own? Because the first day, well, actually today, if we work on Sunday, and then tomorrow with the Sun moving into Aries. And I almost forgot. So moving into Aries on Monday is also spring equinox. It's the first day of the astrological year, first day of spring. What a week, right? Well, it is going to start off nicely because those ideas, especially the ideas we have been working on, the creative projects we've been working on, especially in the workplace, because these connections deal with Pluto and Capricorn. We are going to see some progress. We might even see some buy-in and some acceptance for these ideas that we're presenting at the beginning of the week. So it is really, if we want to get something going, if we want to get something promoted, we need to really focus on that happening at the beginning of the week. On Tuesday, we have the new moon in Aries. So we have all this Aries energy. Aries, of course, is the beginning of the zodiac. It's all about the individual, the expression of the individual in the outer world. That's why this energy is so important for us to express who we truly are, not what others want us to be. We have got to let that go, or we are not going to survive this shift from the Piscean to the Aquarian age. It's going to do us in, I guarantee it. And we're gonna get into that in a few minutes. Let me get to the rest of the week. So we have the new moon. We also have the moon in Pisces sextiling Pluto in Capricorn. So again, on Tuesday, we have some positive action happening at work. Maybe some projects are moving along. We're getting progress. We're having success in whatever it is that we're working on. So that is moving nice at the beginning of the week. We also have this new moon in Aries. So other than making sure we express who we truly are, what's that all about? I don't know. Anyway, we need to be brave. We need to have the courage to put that out there. Aries is that energy of courage and of bravery. It's the energy of me, myself, and I. So that energy can turn selfish to where we just focus on us instead of the whole. And this is where we can get in trouble if we're not embracing our true selves. If we, again, insist on being exclusive in any way instead of inclusive, this is probably going to eventually, if not sooner, turn around and bite us in the butt, because this is not being supported anymore as we move forward in this transition into the Aquarian age. We have to figure out a new way to navigate, and that's being more inclusive, of seeing everyone out there, not just us. So also a good time, new moon, good time for new good habits. Do we need to work on our health? Do we need to work on our diet or our exercise routine? I think that's all health, right? Do we need to do some studying? Do we need to start the habit of our daily meditation? A very good habit to start. So it's an energy of new beginnings, making sure that we're aware that there is a tendency to focus back on the self instead of the whole, and we're going to have to be aware of that all week long. But success is at the beginning of the week, especially in the workplace. On Wednesday, I have a little star because we have the moon in Aries conjunct Jupiter in Aries, and that is, we are just full of ourselves. We are courage, and we are feeling that we definitely know who we are. We can definitely stand up for ourselves. We're feeling confident, and we want to put that out there. So we're getting on, if we're following the energy of the week, on Wednesday, we get some payback for what it's like if we are true to who we are and not buy into other people's stories. Okay, so that's on Wednesday. Okay, Thursday. And this is what I want to spend a little bit of time on, because this is big. Pluto moves into Aquarius. And this will go on, Pluto goes into Aquarius on Thursday. Now, Aquarius is the new age, right? Pluto, the energy of death, healing, transformation, rebirth, power, sexuality is moving in to our energy of the future, Aquarius. It is going to blow things up. We are going to see if it's not inclusive, inclusivity is the energy of Aquarius, we're going to see some major damage. We're going to see things fall apart, crumble, be destroyed, so that they can be transformed into something more inclusive. This energy is so potent. Now, because of the retrograde, which quickly means that it looks like the planet is moving backwards in the sky because of the elliptical orbit, which it really isn't, but it does shift the energy into the energy of readjust, release, rebirth, review, all the re's. Pluto goes retrograde on June the 12th. I'm sorry, it goes right. Let me back up on myself and you. All right, Pluto goes retrograde on May the 1st. And because it's traveling backwards, on June the 12th, it's slipping back into Capricorn, where it will stay for the rest of the entire year. So, what I want to tell you is this time coming up between today and June the 12th, and especially after May 1st, this is big stuff and big energy, and we had better have our spiritual act together for us to handle it. The outer and the inner worlds are gonna be shaken. So, just to prepare, it's coming. It's a little what? A little intro, a little tease, if you will. We're going to feel that energy until the middle of June, and then we get to process that. It's so heavy, so powerful. It's going to take us a while to process that before Capricorn goes direct again and then moves back into Aquarius, where it will stay for years and years and years. So that is the big stuff of the week ahead. Pluto, the most intense, powerful, transformative planet, is moving into Aquarius, our new age, the energy of service, the energy of technology. That's another thing. I'm talking about the inner world, but the outer world, watch technology just explode. We thought it was growing exponentially now. Just wait. We'll have a little taste of that coming up in the next couple of months. So it's service, technology, and it's also the energy of the self, the individual. Again, everything is pointing to we have got to learn to embrace who we truly are, even the stuff we don't like about ourselves. And we have to express that in the outer world, because by expressing that, we are helping this transition into the Aquarian age take place. Whatever it is that our work is. We don't have to know how it's doing it necessarily, but our work is important. So we need to get in touch with that and get to it. So, big, big, big stuff ahead. Wait a minute, let's look. Also on Thursday, what this might look like. I have a note that one of the ways that Pluto may present itself as something, like I said, gets destroyed. So maybe our software blows up at work, or computers break down, something like that. But whatever the problem is, we can't fix it the old way. We have to come up with an innovative way to resolve the problem. And that is the energy that could come about on Thursday, just giving us a little taste of what Pluto's up to. Could very well something could just be destroyed or whatever. You know what I mean? So be aware. And when it happens, if it happens, it's time to get creative and think of a new innovative way to address the problem. That's on Thursday. And finally, I'm like, what does that say? Love and romance. Okay. So Friday, finally, after this unbelievable week, I'm exhausted just talking about it because it's just, there's no flow. There's no flow. It's just going to be us being true to ourselves. That's the only flow there is the whole week ahead. But on Friday, there is a great chance for romance, of meeting that special someone. The moon is in Taurus, so it's just just be aware, have the radar up, that Friday, there's been lots of opportunities for romance this year so far, hasn't there? Yeah. So Friday's another one. So if you're not currently in a relationship, have those antenna up, get on that dating app. Boo. I don't like dating apps. But anyway, I always have to get my personal opinion in there. And then on Saturday, Mars goes into Cancer. So that we got Earth, we got Moon in Taurus, Mars in Cancer on Saturday. So this is all comfy, feel good, home, good food, good shows on TV, a cuddle up. It doesn't seem like a go out there and party kind of a night. It seems like more like just hanging out with close friends or a partner and snuggling up. That's what it feels like Saturday. And Friday and Saturday will be, the romance is in the air, so be ready for it. It might be coming to get you. You never know. So let's get started with our week ahead. This very challenging week ahead. We're going to have a bunch of those. But we are learning how to get into our true selves, and our true authentic self. That's what this is all about. All this energy is about helping us really become and express who we truly are. That's the lesson. So before we get started with the week, we are going to do our 3 deep cleansing breaths, and we're going to say our Sun in Aries affirmation. Let's take our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. And on our second deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. One more. On our third deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the darkness, all the negativity, all the toxicity. It's all flowing out of our bodies, just flowing away. In its place, we are being filled with this beautiful light made up of light, love, and goodwill. Not only does it fill our entire body, but it is protecting us, deflecting all evil, low vibration, all negativity back to its source. Now, while we're in this space of white light connected with our higher selves, we will say our Sun in Aries affirmation. I am worthy. I am abundant. I am loved. I attract love and abundance into my life. Good, good. Forgot the 5 seconds, but we kind of figured it out, didn't we? That's a good one for this week, especially. We're going to be wanting to say that affirmation at least every day, if not more, to help us really get in touch with who we are. So, great week ahead, great challenging, learning week ahead. We can really evolve this week. We can really get in touch with who we are and feel more confident and assured if we trust ourselves and our higher self. So, come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat for my daily messages, oracle messages, and my memes. You know, I'm a little bit weird and crazy, so you might want to check it out just for a good laugh. And if you like what you're hearing on the Soul Sister channel, please share it. We are trying to get the word out that we are accountable for our own reality. And you can be damn sure we can create our own reality. We can create the life we want. Because, folks, as the keynote of the Soul Sister channel goes, life is lived from the inside out. And it's going to be an inside job all week to help us deal with that outer world. So hang in there. Happy spring equinox. Enjoy the beginning of the week and enjoy the challenges the week presents. Namaste.